Years ago, I remember seeing my very first mountain goat deep into the Colorado wilderness. I watched in awe as the weary old billy goat climbed the cliffs above me with ease. I thought to myself that harvesting a mountain goat would be the ultimate test of my mental and physical skills. As September came, I was prepared for the high country with a nanny rifle and elk archery tag. If the opportunity presented itself, I was going to try to harvest a goat with my bow, but I wouldn't be disappointed if I killed one with my rifle. Camp set up miles into the wilderness, I was surrounded by good company, and relieved to see a group of goats where we left them on our last scouting trip.
Okay, we just found 6 goats. I bedded them last night. We believe we have some Indian kids, so they're in good stock. 2 different avalanche chutes, so we're going to come down on top of them, see if we can get it done with the old bow and arrow. Well, we're in this nasty avalanche chute above the goats, so we're just going to pick our way down nice and carefully. Okay, we're above the goats by about 250 yards. The wind's perfect in our face in this chute. They're looking downhill. I just have to find an opening where we can get a safe shot into them. There's a really nice nanny in the group that I'm going to go for. So we'll see what happens here.
With deer tags of their own, Scott and Grant unselfishly set up below to spot and signal of any movement. As I moved within 60 yards, Scott signaled to me that the goats were moving into the opposite avalanche chute. With the goats moving out of bow range, I quickly tried to get in a position with my rifle. The goats caught my movement and scurried into the cliffs above, leaving me with no ethical shot. I was disgusted that I'd blown my hard-earned stock, especially since I only had a limited amount of time and help from my friends. The goats never returned, but I was determined to move on and find some more.
Hey, John.
Yeah?
Good morning.
Morning.
Grant.
Rise and shine.
Hey. Hey, guys.
Where's the eggs and bacon? With the elk rut going strong, we decided to have a little fun and call this some bugling bowls. With an elk tag in my pocket, this bowl was making me feel stupid for leaving my bow at camp. Well, just watched a 5x5 pole run out of here that we called into probably less than 15 yards. And I left my bow in camp because we were gung-ho on killing a goat with a rifle today. Such is luck. But that's the way things go. It was still an exciting call-in. but maybe I'm building some karma up for my goat I'm gonna kill here in a little bit.
The next few days were spent hiking numerous miles above tree line, glassing far-off cliffs for goats. Finally, Kevin and I found goats on a faraway peak that was miles away. With Scott and Kevin having to leave and head back to work, Grant and I decided to pack up camp and head after the goats in the morning. At last, after another day of hiking thousands of vertical feet, I was finally in position to take a nanny. We sat patiently hidden on the peak until the goats fed their way into 300 yards.
It sounded like a hit. It's down. All right, just recovered my nanny. She took a little bit of a spill, but in pretty good shape, all things considered. Couldn't be more excited. Like I said before, we've hit these goats hard for 4 days and weren't seeing too many. And after I blew that stock with my recurve, I decided it was time to take one with the rifle, and it feels just as good.